Hi everyone, for today's throwback review, we'll be looking at the Figuarts Street Fighter 5 Sagat, and I think this is the number 12 in their line that they stopped releasing. And even though it says Street Fighter 5, I think they went with the traditional design from Street Fighter 2, which is their most iconic, costume design. So a really great choice on this figure, and I know this figure right now is kind of hard to track down. And one of the things too, I don't know if you notice about my channel, is that I also sell past collectibles, and this is one of them that is available right now. If you click on the link in the description, it takes you to my Instagram page. So if you're interested in getting a hold of this figure, feel free to click on the link. And that's one of the ways that it helps me keep buying figures and supporting this hobby. But yes, for the packaging, the back of the packaging, you can see shots of his attacks, of the backdrop that he comes with too. He showed them with Ryu. Like, if you haven't seen the original 90s movie, the animated movie, I highly recommended it. I'll also try to remember to post a link at the in the description where you can watch it for free. Trust me, it is a great animated movie. And I'm not talking about the live movie, so don't get it twisted. But yeah, let me take the figure out of the packaging. And as I mentioned, he does most of the figures come with a backdrop from the game, and I think this is a reference from the Street Fighter 2 game. I haven't really played Street Fighter 5, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's from there too. And here's a closer look at all the accessories that come with the figure. So an additional head, one pair of hands, and then a stand to hold the fireball from his tiger knee, if I remember correctly. And I think this is where the line drew a lot of criticism. As you can see, for the scale, the figure's not that big. He's a little bit, yeah, taller than the average figure, but I think, and with scale, I think he's supposed to be a little bit taller. So here he is standing next to Frieza for size comparison. So I don't know if Frieza needed to be a little bit bigger. So just a little bit of reference. And let's take a closer look at the sculpting and painting. I think Bandai did a really great job. So this is really hard to see nowadays. It looks like most of the body is painted with some shading, and I think even that, I don't think the color of his skin is bare plastic. I think it's also painted. So that's something too that we are missing, especially from the Dragon Ball Z line from Bandai. So they've been slacking. And I think too, Bandai introduced brand new articulation on this line. So as you can see, the shoulders, the butterfly joint is a little bit different than the Dragon Ball Z releases. There's no bicep articulation, so it's a solid piece. But they decided to cut the elbow joints where you can rotate the hands this way, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't know why they didn't decide to add bicep articulation. It does have midsection articulation, the standard articulation too. So for the legs, yeah, I didn't notice any unique articulation. So ankle articulation, toe articulation. The knee looks kind of awkward. It's more like a rebel touch joint in there. So yeah, Bandai tried to introduce something new with this line, and I guess either, I don't know where they messed up that they didn't want to continue the line. I don't know if the Japanese fan base wasn't into these figures. I think that's where this line was geared most to over there than the US market. So let me try switching the head. Is one piece, so you just pop it off. And that's the thing too. I really wish Bandai will keep this joint too, especially on all the Figuarts figures, because over time they break over there. Especially if you deal with plenty of Dragon Ball Z toys, so you just pop it in there. So really great switch. So if you want the serious face, for his other hand, it's just a standard switch 2, nothing new there. So it holds in place. So let me connect everything for his display stand for the attack. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Sometimes hard to see the connection, but there it is. So yeah, these figures didn't come with plenty of accessories, but overall, I think they are great figures. I know that there's a new line coming up. I forgot the name of the company. Um, Yada Toys, I think, if I remember the name correctly. So I'll be picking up some of those new figures, and I'll see if hopefully they're able to scale better their Sagat figure than Bandai did. But let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.